New Year's, everybody, and welcome to this tutorial where we discuss tips and tricks for new realtors. And today we're going to discuss if you're a seller's agent and you're in the middle of a contract and things aren't working out, are you able to contact the buyer's loan officer? We'll talk about this and other tips right after this. So you're a seller's agent. You're in the middle of a contract. Congratulations. You're almost home free for getting that commission check, right? Well, don't count your chickens until they hatch, because there's a lot of things that can happen during those typically 30 days during a execution of a contract that things could go wrong, such as the buyer's financing doesn't work out, your inspection period, or issues with the home. And the last is an appraisal. So I get this question all the time. Am I allowed to contact the buyer's side, who is not your client, lender, for example? And the answer is yes and no. So we'll cover that real quickly. The only time you're really allowed to touch base or go into something is if your buyer is not fulfilling the agreed upon contract that all parties agreed to in that initial executed contract. For example, if you say that the purchase is on the 1st of January 2021 and the closing is going to be the 31st of January 2021, if for some reason you're not going to hit those target dates, then you have a right as the seller side to start asking hard questions, because the issue is they're not fulfilling the agreed upon contract anyhow. Now, the right way of doing it is before you cross over the enemy line, so to speak. Now, remember, I'm saying that tongue in cheek because everyone's in it together. We all have the same goal. We want to sell that property, everything from the lender to both agents and the buyers and the sellers. But if, for example, they're not fulfilling their agreement, the first step is reach out to the buyer's agent. Reach out to them, ask them what's going on. Now, remember, I use this analogy all the time with my new agents, is that realtors are kind of like quarterbacks. And we have a lot of different, as in football, you have a lot of different positions, and each position player does their own thing and their own specialty. But as the role of the quarterback is, you don't have to necessarily block and run the routes and catch the ball, but you have to know where everyone needs to be at the right time. So it's your responsibility as the agent to make sure everyone is on task. Very much project management. So as you progress into the tail end of that contract, and you're not getting the result or hitting timelines and deadlines, you have every right to start questioning what's going on. If you get to a point where you're not going to hit a certain timeline, such as the completion or the closing of your deal, you should be, and you have every right and also to responsibility for your seller to go to that buyer's agent and ask them what's going on, what's the issue. Because the worst case scenario is, and the reality is, sometimes lenders and other opposing parties don't like to bring bad news. But the problem is sometimes the bad news is inevitable, and that can free you up to find another potential buyer. So keep on your side of the fence during the process. However, if timelines are not getting met, you have every right to reach out to the opposing party, which would be the buyer's agent in this situation, and ask them what's going on. If they don't give you a straight answer, things just aren't adding up, you need to, on behalf of your seller, need to ask if it's okay to contact the lender directly and ask them for yourselves. Most lenders, be prepared, don't like that conversation. They don't like people questioning their job. However, if they're not meeting the timelines which we agreed upon, At the beginning, you have every right to ask them the problem and what's the issues, and if there will be a problem, what needs to be done to fix it. You owe it to your sellers, guys. Again, be a better agent. This is Adam Ashmont, president of Ashmont Realty. I hope this tip helps you. If you like more information and you like the content, please like and subscribe below. Hit a comment in the comment section. We're happy to answer any other questions. And again, Happy New Year's to everybody. Look forward to a great 2021, and we'll see you next time.